I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work the more I have of it. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. I cannot live without books. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. The government you elect is the government you deserve. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask, act. Action will delineate and define you. Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. Never spend your money before you have earned it. To learn, you have to listen. To improve, you have to try. A lawyer without books would be like a workman without tools. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. A democratic society depends upon an informed and educated citizenry. A society that will trade a little liberty for a little order will lose both, and deserve neither. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. A well-informed citizenry is the best defense against tyranny. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. The possession of facts is knowledge, the use of them is wisdom. Peace is that brief glorious moment in history when everybody stands around reloading. Love your neighbor as yourself and your country more than yourself. When the subject is strong, simplicity is the only way to treat it. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Hemp is one of the greatest, most important substances of our nation. All men are created equal and have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Ridicule is the only weapon which can be used against unintelligible propositions. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. He who permits himself to tell a lie once finds it much easier to do it the second time. A man's management of his own purse speaks volumes about character. God grant that men of principle shall be our principal men. Christianity is the most perverted system that ever shone on man. No man will labor for himself who can make another labor for him. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Nothing can stop the person with the right mental attitude from achieving their goal. Nothing on earth can help the person with the wrong mental attitude. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time, who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done, if we are always doing. I predict future happiness for Americans if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. When the people are afraid of the government, that's tyranny. But when the government is afraid of the people, that's liberty. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. The equal rights of man, and the happiness of every individual, are now acknowledged to be the only legitimate objects of government. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant isn't fit to be the ruler of a people who mean to be free. The olive tree is surely the richest gift of heaven. I can scarcely expect bread.